So hello and welcome back. So we will surely go into a stretch, and if this is the first time you're tuning into my channel and you're wondering why I'm sweating so much, just go to workout log number 6 and you will find out why. Alright, but if you're seeing this video, it's probably because I have linked it in my previous video descriptions and my body is nice and fired up, so I thought why not just show you all my entire stretching routine. Now, is my pant torn? My pant isn't torn, so great stuff. Cool, I won't be flashing anyone without knowledge. So yeah, so to start with, again, if you're new to stretching, and my feet are really dirty, sorry about that. If you're new to stretching and stuff like that, I would suggest doing all the stretches against the wall. Okay, so sit flat back against the wall, open your legs apart as much as you are comfortable doing, interlock your fingers or keep your hands in front and very gently lift your hands up. Again, if you're able to only lift here, that's good. It's a start. Today it's here, tomorrow it's there, day after tomorrow it's all the way up. For people a little more experienced with stretching, we're going to sit even wider with our legs. I hope I'm getting the entire thing. Actually, I will sit like this and I will reach for my mic. Let's hope I don't damage it. Okay, so now we'll arch our bodies first. Interlock our fingers or keep your hands in front, whatever's better for you. Lift up and breathe. So again, if you're doing your stretches and all you're doing is that's not stretching. We've just gone through that period during our workout. You don't want your stretching to be even more stress onto your body. Actually, I'll face here a little more. Yeah, so you don't want your stretching to be stress on your body. You want it to be relaxing, so relax. Up. Focus on your breathing, very important. Now I'm going to try and stretch my spine, my scaps and everything up, and I'm going to still breathe. Hands in front. I'm not going to round my body as yet. I'm going to arch and reach in front. Move where there is tightness. Okay. So be very aware of what your body is doing. If you feel something is pulling somewhere, adjust yourself in a way where you release it. But at the same time, don't push it. Breathe into it. Yeah? Why am I facing here? My mic is here. I'm talking against the mic right now. Okay. Breathe into your stretching. Okay, so now what we're going to do is allow gravity to take over now. So long we've kept our bodies nice and tight. Now it's time to relax and let gravity do the work for us. So we'll go down. Again, everyone's distance is up to them. Okay? No one has the same distance that they can do. So go where it's comfortable for you. Hold up to the point of mild discomfort. When you reach that mild discomfort, hold that position and breathe. When you reach in, and you'll slowly go into a new level of discomfort, and then breathe and try to find comfort through that discomfort, and that's how you become more flexible. So here, so if you're here and you're like, oh my gosh, this is very uncomfortable and I'm starting to panic, don't panic, start breathing. Let it go. Clean my room every day, what the hell? Sorry. Slowly get up. Oh, what a life. Alright, now we're going to twist and we're going to go to either leg. So here, okay, now what I'm going to do is, I go to one leg, I keep my body low to the ground itself, I'll drag my chest across the ground, and I'll move my leg, don't damage my legs, okay. So I'll move to one leg, keep my body close to the ground, go to the other side, and I'll come back, and I'll get up. So it starts by, oh, all those holes have made me really tight. Normally all these stretches are really easy to do. Let's go. So I'm going down. I'm going to try to reach for the ground. Forward, side, forward, down, reach for the ground, up. And there you have it. Now I'll interlock, now I get one leg into the thigh of the other leg. Interlock my hands, reach for the sky, twist my body at the hip, and go forward. Oh, lovely. And the other leg. Interlock. Hands up. Twist at the hip. Take yourself forward. Alright, now I'll move into putting both legs in front. Back straight for now, hands here. Again, for people doing it on the wall, you are still on the wall. You've not left the wall as yet, okay? Hands here, hands up. Reach it forward. So even though I am in my stretch, I'm not holding my breath like, oh my god, this is so hard to do. It is relatively difficult, especially because my legs are burning right now, but at the same time, I'm trying to focus more on my breathing, so that's what you should be doing as well. Oh, lovely. Cool. So now I'm going to go into a quad stretch, and after I do it, I'll show you what are the variations that you could do as well. So first I'll show you my variation of what I do, then I'll show you beginner variations after I'm done, because I'm also a little selfish and I'm sitting on the ground and I don't want to get up and sit on the ground 100 times. So yeah, here's my t-shirt come towel. So it's here. Alright, so this is mostly so I don't slip. So sit with my legs flat, down, hope the entire frame comes. Alright, get comfortable, stretch out. So first, I like to just relax in this position. So I'm just going to be here and relax. And breathe. This feels so good. Okay, now I take the passive stretch and make it a little active. So I'm going to drive my hands into the ground, make my shoulders strong, push and hold. Lovely. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my legs. So I'm pushing my legs into the ground. And relax. Now I'm going to do both together. So I'm going to keep active on the shoulders and active on the legs at the same time. Go to sleep in this position. Alright, and to get out of it, there are multiple ways to get out of it. One is where you just get up, but the safer way that you can do it is twist your body to one side and you're released. Okay, so actually I'll show you the beginner version. For people who've been waiting, I'll do all the standing up stretches together. So let's do the last of the sitting down stretches. I always make sure my pant is not too and I want to be one of those flashers, even if it's by mistake. Yeah, so this I like using the wall for because it helps keep my back even more straighter. And from here, go in, dig your butt into the wall. Make sure your hips are aligned. I don't know if you can notice it, but it's very noticeable if you realize it. But you'll see that my hip wants to lean more towards this side. My right side is usually my tighter side. So even when I stand and stuff, sometimes I stand with a slight twist like this, which is something I need to constantly correct. So if you have imbalances, don't worry, all of us have imbalances. Life is all about getting rid of your imbalances and slowly finding a place of balance. So I have to make a conscious effort every day to find my balance. So find it. Come on, Giles, I can feel it. Better. Okay, so now that I found what I think is my center, I'm going to keep my legs active and using muscle strength, push my legs to the ground. So now I'm holding this. Now, while keeping the active on the leg, I'm going to take my hands, place it, and help push myself even more. So I'm pushing into the ground with my legs and I'm pushing with my hands at the same time. Slowly release it. There. Did you see it? Okay. I'm still keeping it active. I'm going to take my hands in front, take my center again. The legs now. So much better. Okay. You can do this multiple times. I love this position. If I had 2 plates, so if you have weights at home, you can use your weights by keeping them on your leg, but for now don't do that unless you're like a little advanced. I would suggest not doing it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is stand up and I will get some support for my phone. So here and here. I hope it's in recording frame. That's good. Great. Yeah. So I'm back. Now what we're going to do is kneel down in front of a surface. Still going. Okay, so we kneel. We take our hands, lift them up. Take your hips, drive them behind, arch your body and try to go as close to the surface with an arch as possible. Awesome. And as promised, what you could do for that quad stretch right on the ground is stay close to the wall. So starting with, if you're very new to it, hold and pull. That's all you need to do at the start. If you're a little more advanced, what you could do is leg on the ground. Okay. Other leg, keep it on the surface. Drive your knee into it. And then with the supported leg, push yourself back. Wait, I'm too far ahead. Let me just reset. Here. Here. I'm taking support of the wall. Adjusting my body. And back. So I want to get the stretch here to here. And after this, it's the other leg. If you're sweaty like I am right now, doing it on the wall like this is slightly sketch, but I think you'll be fine. You're controlled. Great. Next up, we're going to do some forward bending. So stand, hips, push them behind, keep your back straight for now, so the hips are back, and I'm just holding this position. If you can keep your back flat, start going lower and lower to the ground with a flat back. And then let yourself relax. Best view in the world. Okay. Another thing that you could do is go. You can see my butt now a lot, but bend into the wall. Okay. So this is how you want it to be. So you're here, face the wall, bend down. Hear that? Take support of your hands on the wall, and slowly get your back to touch the wall. So I'm not going with my neck. My neck is off the wall. It's my back that's on the wall. And I relax. And if you're comfortable, you can slowly go low. Lovely. And to get up, push, bend your knees, push the ground, and stand up. Awesome. We'll move to some forearm and basic shoulder stretches now. So we sit on the ground, take your hands, place them in between your legs, spread your fingers apart, rotate, grab the ground, squeeze back. And up. Now like this. So this position for me is very uncomfortable. So I don't have that much flexibility here, but I'm trying to build on it. So down, back. Shoulder stretch, the usual. Again, when you're doing this stretch, if you want to make it more active, I love active stretching. What you want to do is you want to think, if this hand wasn't here, this hand would be opening out. So you're trying to constantly push against the hand that's holding you. So if it's not there, it will open. So basically I'm going to go here, I load, and then from the shoulder of my left, I'm going to try to open. Do this for 10 seconds. And then you release, stretch more, and do it again. And the other hand. So here, I'm going to try to open at the shoulder. Relax, stretch more, open. Alright, similarly for the tricep and lat stretch, you want to hold, and now you want to think, if this hand wasn't holding you back, this hand would open out. So I'm constantly trying to open against the hand that's holding it. So I'm here, I load the muscle up, I get into the stretch, and now I'm trying to open it out, but I'm holding my hand at the same time. And if you want a more stretch like this, bend a little and then arch. And release. And tight. Same for the other hand. Hold. Get into position. Bend. Arch. Oh. Relax. Open. Ooh. I love it. Okay. And finally, we do a little bit for the shoulders. So we sit, hands behind you. Again, this is one of my tighter positions. So arch your body. Keep trying to arch, look up. Great stuff. So that was the basics of my stretches. Actually, wait, there's one more. So we do a little bit for the calves. So we take our support, lift the calf into it. This, the other leg is behind you. Now what I'm going to try and do is take my hips, arch my body and pull my hips diagonally into the support. Okay, so I'm here, up, lifting my hips into this. At the same time, my toes are pushing into the cupboard to get even more activation, and I'm stretching through my active toes. Same thing for the other leg. Here, hold, spread toes, arch, backward slip, push into the thing, active toes. And release. And there you have it. Alright, those are pretty much the stretches that I do on an almost daily basis. So you should do it on an almost daily basis as well. Alright, so take care and have a nice day. Yeah, God bless. Bye bye.